bring on one of the baddest rappers. This brother is from Harlem, New York. Immortal technique.
If this was a normal show, I would have thrown that right over there and started rhyming, but I understand different format. I want to first and foremost thank the individuals again who made this possible, and thank everybody that's been on stage so far and everybody that will come after me. That has been a huge part of this success. I thank the people that are at home listening and tuning in. I know because of the difficulties, they said we would need a series of things to set up a DJ set, so I'm going to do some of these pieces of mine a cappella so you can hear the actual lyrics. This one is called The Third World, because I was born in Hospital Militar de Lima in Sudamerica in Peru, so that people have a grasp and understanding of what it means to be Peruvian and black, to have the experience of moving to Harlem, and to understand that difference. So I will say, I'm from where the golden diamonds are ripped from the earth, right next to the slave castles where the water is cursed, from where police brutality's not half as nice and makes the hood in America look like paradise compared to the AIDS-infested Caribbean slum, African streets with the passports and American gun, from where they massacre people and try to keep it quiet and spend the next 25 years trying to deny it. I'm from where they cut your hands off and when you make a fist and people go coca because the job market doesn't exist except slave labor, modern day company store, and peacekeepers don't ever come here no more. From where the bombs that they used to drop on Vietnam still has children born deformed 8 months before they gone. I'm from where they lost the true meaning of the Quran, cause heroin is not compatible with Islam, and people know that but grow that poppy seed anyway, cause that food drop parachute does not come every day. I'm from where people pray to the gods and their conquerors, and practically every president's a money launderer. From where the only place democracy is acceptable is if America's candidate is electable, and they might even have a black president, but he's useless because he does not control the economy. Stupid. Lock and load the gun. Where I'm from, the third world, son. Just thought I was my I want to get through these. I only have a limited amount of time. I want to show respect for the people that come after me. This one is called Eyes in the Sky. It's off the new album that's given out for free online by the records for free. I figured that in this climate of, economic strife where you have terrible artists that are demanding you pay retail price for one-dimensional music, what's more revolutionary than making hardcore street hip-hop revolutionary music, combining them and giving it to the people for free. My truth is the Ark of the Covenant, buried in Ethiopia. Watch who you go with. A Minneapolis Somalian. When I go home, the world I used to know is gone, and now I live on my own. For what shall it profit a rapper with creative control? Decide to deal with the devil and lose his soul. My stillborn first expression is cold, like the faces of slave masters on the paper I fold. Subliminal racial supremacy choke me quick, like the bedtime stories of Joseph Smith. Lynch mob gunning for me, trying to murder my seed. So shorty put him in the Nile in a basket of reeds, and now I stare into the future with a spiritual flashlight, wondering who the fuck was me in the past life. Bad diet, raw, die young, fast life, same as a crash flight that took off when the music died on your last night. You tell them the truth and they call you a traitor. Talk to them honestly and they call you a hater. Losing my composure cause the message is urgent. Talking reckless, choke on the mic like Larry Merchant. Cursing at the serpents, Sumerian demons who brush their wings against the air that are breathing. The heathen without the left to believe believing, even a reason for living that was forgiven by God and not religion. Envision Jesus risen from the dead like Horace in a Baptist church, shaking off the rigor mortis. The border should be illegal instead of the people that were here before the Bible and all of its sequels. I speak to the detached and unrealistic that were born normal but turned socially autistic. We resisted Homeland Security's mission because we all know what they really envision. Thank you. I got about 10 minutes. This joint is called A Toast to the Dead. It was produced by the late great Jay Dilla. I dedicate this to those people that are not here with us physically, but will always be here with us spiritually. And this goes out to them. Rest in peace. Yeah. Check. He's a toast to the dead. If you don't drink, smoke to the head. For the freedom fighters killed by the feds. For those who died hard in the street, soaking in red, and died slow asleep in a dream, choking in bed. He's a toast to the dead. For my enemies that are gone, I'm not a coward, so celebrating that would be wrong. I pray to God that your soul will come back again, so I can see you in the next life and finish it then. Toast to the dead. For criminals burning in hell. I wonder how many presidents are burning as well. Emperors, popes, senators, generals, amputees feel lucky until they see the vegetables. The toast to the dead. For those who are forgotten, written out of history by the corrupted and rotten. Black saints whitewashed during La Reconquista. Thousands of Indios, Spaniards used to conquer the Incas. The moment of silence, I need a moment of violence. Like the 19th century Caribbean islands. Long live those who came before and paved the way for me. The warriors and scientists that came before slavery. And if that last lyric was predictable, take that clairvoyance and apply it to life in the physical. Presumptuous, half-hearted, homunculus. Self-destruction is the power without knowing what the function is. Yes, another warrior soul, the light to the fullest. Rest in peace. I give love to the strength and the power of all of our ancestors, because we are our ancestors. They live in us. Rest in peace. Check it. Yeah, rest in peace. He's a toast to the dead. For all of my fam, I will never let an idea die with a man. My rhymes are like NASCAR lines designed to give a view of this. Mumia always be alive as long as this movement is. Toast to the dead. For rap legends and pioneers, your legacy won't be forsaken as long as I am here. Knowledge of the past and wisdom of the present, I teach and leave in the hands of a worthy lieutenant. A toast to the dead. For children with cancer and AIDS and jury system, you probably could have been saved. Sad to see medicine, divorce, morality, corporate home records, pimping up the salary. The toast to the dead. For those that have died today, the victims and those exonerated by DNA. The only thing worse than giving freedom to the guilty is killing the innocent and leaving your soul filthy. Immortal technique, remember me when I'm gone. I encrypted my lyrics to stay alive in a song, so you always keep a piece of my spirit inside when you struggle to complete what I started before I died. But some of you won't survive the changes the earth makes, swallowed by tsunamis, hurricanes, and earthquakes. And that's just the first stage. If you cannot reverse ways and realize that we are one, regardless of our birthplace. A real short one, and I get on out the way and we can keep the party moving. It's called Caught in the Hustle. They say the odds against me are crooked and impossible, like I was born with a hole in my heart as an obstacle, and left to die by the doctors in the children's hospital. But I never lose hope. Success is psychological. The world is volatile and the street is my education, shaping the nation like the blueprint of a mason, while short shank record deals get you raped on occasion. So I'm focused on my economic situation. I'm like the little kids on TV that dig through the trash. I hustle regardless of the way you talk, so laugh. A lot of of people drop science, but they don't know the math, cause their mind is narrower than the righteous path. It's funny how on the block, people will kill you for cash, but never raise the gun to cry out, freedom at last. The Cold War's over, but the world is still getting colder. Atlas walking through the projects with a hood on my shoulders. I would like to raise my children and grow to be soldiers, but then a general would decide when their life would be over. So I work hard until my personality splits like the Black Panthers into the Bloods and the Crips. They said I'd never be shit, but now I sit and reminisce like Yeshua Ben Yosef flipping through Genesis. Ignorance is venomous and it murders the soul, spreading like a virus, running rampant out of control. So if I should ever fall and get caught in the hustle, let them know that I died while I fought in the struggle. From the hood rats to rich kids lost in a bubble, spray painted on the streets and in the subway tunnels. Write it down and remember that we never gave in. The mind of a child is where the revolution begins. So if the solution has never been to look at yourself, how is it that you expect to find it anywhere else? Immortal technique in the streets, back on the hustle, cause 3 strikes to get you life. Cracks in the duffel, upstate behind steel gates, attacked in a scuffle. Razor blade stuck on the side of pencils, hacking your muscle. But the emptiness is what bleeds you to death when it cuts you. And it's the lawyers, not the inmates, scheming you. Trying to fight the system from inside eventually corrupts you. But that's what you get when you put a corporation above you. And it's the people that love you that seem to hurt you the most. Sometimes when they die, you find yourself cursing their ghosts. But you make success, nobody delivers your fate. Sometimes you give and you take. Since prehistoric vertebrates crawled out of the lakes, and that's the truth about life. More to do with the ghetto than your car rims and your ice. Cause even though we survived through the struggle that made us, we still look at ourselves through the eyes of people that hate us. But I'ma make it regardless of the trumped up charges and semi-automatic barrages that empty the cartridge. Post-traumatically scar kids that try to be brave. These niggas backstab each other just to try to get paid. Turn cannibal like knights during the crusades. Afraid of responsibility, addicted to greed, beating a girl, purposefully losing a seed, as if we bound to the destiny we used to receive. I got one last one and I'm gone. I'm out your life for a little while. This one is called Leaving the Past. And this is what I want to end with, and I appreciate the folks in the back for staying strong and being there. Nobody's giving you a shout out. I appreciate y'all, you know. Thank you. Leaving the past. I hate it when they tell us how far we came to be, as if our people's history started with slavery. Painfully I discovered the things they kept a secret. This is the exodus like the black Jews out of Egypt. I keep it reality based with the music I make. Blow up the truth in your face with the style I run with. Like the Navy missile that shot down Flight 800. I'm like the Africans who came here before Columbus. And from the 1500s until after tomorrow, I watched Latin America get raped in the sorrow. You see, the Spaniards never left Después de Colón. And if you don't believe me, you can click on Univision. I never seen so much racism in all of my life. Every program and newscast, all of them white. It's like apartheid with 10% ruling the rest. That type of stress will make me put them in tool to your chest. Step in my way, dog, I wouldn't want to be ya. I burn slow like pissing drunk with gonorrhea. I do a freak show in North Korea, burning the flag, while J. Edgar Hoover politicians truss up and drag, try to confuse you, making it hard to follow this. Capitalism and democracy are not synonymous. You swallow propaganda like a birth control pill, selling your soul to the eye on the back of the dollar bill. But that'll never be me, cause I'm leaving the past like an abused wife with the kids, leaving your ass like a drug addict, clean and sober, leaving the stash. I'm a paper technique, leaving a plane crash. I'm out with the black box and I refuse to return. I spit reality instead of what you usually learn. And I refuse to be concerned with condescending advice, cause I'm the only motherfucker that can change my life. I love y'all. Philly, New York.